Sophie Shear.
What's up, David?
What up? How are you doing?
I'm great.
Awesome. You have been singing for 28 years.
Yeah.
That is insane. That's a long time.
I know.
Okay,
Wow.
but now tell me, when did you have that switch where you went from singing to wanting to start teaching?
Oh, man. Okay. So this happened like 15 years ago, and I started realizing there's all these singers that are walking around with like a third of their voice tied behind their back, and I was so excited to find that extra third in my own voice, and I was like, dude, I gotta show people this. And I just became totally hooked. I was like, I started helping my first singer, and I was like, I saw the light bulb go off, and then the song that she was struggling with just like soared, and I was like, that's done for me. I know what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. Wow. It was amazing.
Can you recall the moment you had the light bulb moment when you discovered the third register of your voice?
Yeah, I was actually trying to mimic Mariah Carey.
What song?
So it was like, I don't want to cry, don't. And I was like, how is she doing this? And not like her head popping off, you know? And so it was literally an accident. I found it, and I learned later what it was called and how it worked and everything. Wow. But I discovered it by accident, and then I was like, I have to learn everything there is to know about this. Yeah. And I literally became obsessed.
Wow. Okay, so as you told us before, you've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
You're like a pro in my eyes, but do you have like insecurities?
Technically, the definition of a pro is just that you get paid for it. So if you've ever gotten paid to sing, you're a pro, dude.
Okay, I guess I'm a pro too.
You are. We're all pros.
But like seriously, like you're amazing in every way. Do you have insecurities about your voice, or did you ever have that?
Yeah. Well, for the most part, I have like gotten over those.
Okay.
But it took years and years and years and years and years.
Wow.
My big insecurity was just like, I used to have this lie that really colored my entire life, that my identity or my worth was wrapped up in how well I could do something.
Wow.
And I feel like all of us singers have that to a certain extent, but we usually like manifest it in different ways. Like some people, that'll cause them to kind of like get nervous or kind of like turn inward in their voice. But for me, it actually manifested the opposite. I was just like trying way too hard to be a good singer and get people to like me. And so I actually had to go and re-record songs all the time, because I would go into the studio, record it, and then I would hear it later, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's too calculated. Like, there's no emotion behind it. There's no vulnerability to it at all. And so it's literally been just like this decades long of like cracking me open and being like, I can show myself, and that's actually what's going to speak to people. It's so hard, but it's so much better when you know that that's where you're at. People respond differently. You enjoy it more as a singer, and it can make a room kind of live and breathe with you in the song.
That's really good.
Yeah.
And was that just a light bulb moment? Or did you hear that on a podcast one day? How did that?
It was just God, basically.
Wow.
Just God showing me over the course of decades of living. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. All right, Sophie, this is your time to shine. I want you to sing your favorite song of all time.
Oh, for me, it's Whitney all the way.
Oh my goodness, that's a big deal.
I know.
You gotta do it right if you do Whitney.
Okay, all right, here we go. Don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare, or must I imagine you there?
Amazing. I think Whitney would be happy with that.
Thank you.
Yeah.